At Real America's Voice, we know that you want to be a part of something bigger. That's why we've teamed up with AMAC, the Association of Mature American Citizens, to build a real community of folks who care about faith and our country's future.
There is no force on earth that can stop us from saving our country.
Want to be a part of this movement? It's easy. Just scan the QR code on your screen right now. That's right. Grab your phone and scan the QR code to join the AMAC and Real America's Voice family today. By scanning the QR code, you'll unlock exclusive content, connect with like-minded Americans, and be first in line for events that celebrate our shared values. So don't wait. Scan the QR code. Join us today and become part of a community that stands for faith, family, and freedom.
Real rights, they come from God.
With AMAC and Real America's Voice. Go ahead. Scan the QR code now.
Go ahead and scan that QR code. Most of us are mature American citizens at this point. Yes, if you're 50 plus, that qualifies you. So go on and join the movement and join the family. Welcome back, everyone. We're getting you ready. There you go. You have the QR code right there in case you happen to miss it. All right, let's get ready for the opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange. It is set to ring here in just a few minutes, and I can tell you that pre-market trading looking pretty good so far. All of the major indices are in the green. In fact, our entire board, as you can see here, in the green outside of crude oil. We'll maybe get some more information about why crude oil is down, but hopefully that's a good sign when it comes to gas prices, as a lot of you are going to be getting in the car and driving at least 50 miles from home for this holiday weekend. Let's get you over to David Brody, though, who's got the expert on all things finances and all things economy. Jake coming up here. David, good morning to you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Good morning, T.
Monsieur Brody, ça va?
Oh, well, I was about to say, I appreciate that. But that's not French. All right, time now for our daily dose of dollars and common sense. And that means we've got American Sunrise Early Edition host, the guy behind Jake's Take Substack, and a French expert. Jake Novak. Jake, will you be doing this entire segment in French? Just confirming that you will do that.
Mais oui, but this segment will have a certain je ne sais, I don't know what. No, just kidding. Je ne sais quoi. Yes, my mother, a career French teacher, is rolling in her bed right now. She's very much alive and with us, but I think she's going to be very upset that I just did that. But yes, she was a great French teacher. And I used to make the mistake of letting her know that I had a French quiz, like the next day with 10 words. And she would then greet me with 15 pages of work to prepare for the 10-word quiz. So I had to stop telling her that I had quizzes and things like that. So
you are literally scarring you for life. All right, Jake, we got more evidence yesterday that the Christmas shopping season is not going to be as bad as the mainstream media really wants us to be. Wow, they're lying to us, Jake? Really? This time it's not just about Walmart, though. Tell us.
Right. Well, first of all, can I just say something about the mainstream media and when they talk down the economy? I just want to recreate a phone call that just happened between David Zaslav, the Warner Brothers CNN chief, and GM. Hello, David, this is GM. Could you stop telling the viewers there is no money and the world's going to end because I don't think I want to advertise on your network anymore? Oh, they're doing that? Oh, let me make a call. I mean, morons, right. You're in the business of getting advertisers. Anyway, no, but yes, we got some good news yesterday from Kohl's, from Dick's Sports, from Abercrombie and Fitch. This morning, we got good news from from Petco, which, by the way, has the best ticker symbol ever, Wolf. WOOF, because they sell stuff for your. I love that place. Anyway, there's plenty of good news out there. No, it's not all good news, but you will not get the mainstream media telling you any good news. And then after they tell you all the bad news about how you're going to lose all your money and you're going to starve, then they show you commercials for expensive items, and they're wondering why the sponsors aren't happy.
Yeah.
Anyway, just morons.
There you go. Jake, last week we heard about GM investing more than $500 million in some of its own supply plants, but now we know which actual GM vehicles that investment is all about. And you say we shouldn't be surprised here.
Yeah, it was a little bit boring last week when I said, $500 million, and they're investing in a sheet metal place in Parma. Good for Parma, good for Cleveland, and a few other places. Now I have a little bit more of the sexy reality. This is all to make more Chevy Silverados, GMC Sierras, and Cadillac Escalades, gas-powered ones, not the EVs. That's why they need to make this investment. They're listening to the consumer. Maybe they're listening. No one listens to me, but maybe. I don't know. But anyway, that's what they're doing. And I like those three vehicles, so good for GM.
Jake, 30 seconds or so. Programming note. You're not going to be there in the morning on Thanksgiving, which makes sense. You're spending some time with your family. Explain what we have instead.
Well, like Yoda and Obi-Wan, I will always be with you, with the Force. But yes, tomorrow at 7 a.m. at my usual time, Bo Davidson's going to be hosting our Giving Thanks special again on Friday at 7 a.m. if you miss it. So 7 a.m. I hope I didn't say 7 a.m. my usual slot. Bo Davidson's going to be doing this special. Thanksgiving, such an important holiday, such an American holiday, very unique to us. I hope you all join us for that. I'll be watching. I'll just be in my jammies.
Perfect. All right, Jake Novak, great, and happy Thanksgiving, of course, to you and your family.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
All right. Heading to T-Bates now in Denver for the opening bell of the New York Stock Exchange. And that, by the way, have you heard? It's sponsored by AMAC.
The Association of Mature American Citizens is the conservative voice for Americans 50 and older. AMAC is fighting for the values that you hold dear. Join today. Together, we can write the course of America.
We're less than a minute away from the opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange, and we'll get an idea of exactly how the markets are looking on this day before Thanksgiving. Of course, the market's going to be closed tomorrow. But you can see the folks there applauding at the New York Stock Exchange. Even Santa is in the back there as we get through Thanksgiving and then start to make our way towards Christmas. The bell is going to ring here momentarily, and hopefully it's going to be a positive start to this day of trading. Right on cue, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The markets are now officially open as we get ready for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade tomorrow as well. A lot of you will be tuning into that. Some of you may even be there on Fifth Avenue in New York to watch all the floats come down the street. Look at this. The Dow, S&P 500, and the Nasdaq are all in the green. Just a couple of blemishes, if you will, a couple of red spots there on our screen, including crude oil. But in terms of the markets, right now, everything looking pretty good and pretty positive. Hopefully, those of you who are investing will have a very fruitful day. It is one of the times of year when the Birch Gold Group gives away free gold with every qualifying purchase. For Black Friday, when you convert an existing IRA or a 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in gold, the Birch Gold Group will send you free gold to your home for every $20,000 you purchase. Gold started this year off around $2,600 an ounce, and by October, it was over $4,000 an ounce. Global uncertainty is to blame. 2025 has been defined by trade wars. Plus, central banks are pulling away from the U.S. dollar as the global reserve currency. And then, of course, add in military tension, which continues to build, and you get times of uncertainty. During those times, that's when gold tends to thrive. If you're looking to diversify your savings, the Birch Gold Group can help you. Plus, now through November 30th, get free gold with a qualifying purchase. All you have to do is text the word America to the number 989898 and claim your eligibility and get a free information kit on gold. Your opportunity for free gold with a purchase, however, ends on November 30th. So, don't wait. Text the word America to the number 989898 for full details. Time to take a quick break. When we come back here on American Sunrise, House Speaker Mike Johnson says that Republicans in Congress have a plan to make life more affordable for all Americans. We'll talk to you about what lawmakers are planning when American Sunrise continues.